it's Jona, and today is the start of a brand new series that I'm doing where I'm going to talk about the top 10 moments for each Girl Meets World character. Of course I'm starting with Cory Matthews. He is the one that started it all. Without him, there would be no Girl Meets World. Or is that Michael Jacobs? Cory Matthews is hilarious. He's played by Ben Savage, who is he's just. Ben Savage is so funny. Cory Matthews has such great moments, all through Boy Meets World and all through Girl Meets World. The moments I'm going to talk about are just the first 10 I could think of. There are so many more. He has funny moments in every episode. But since these were the 10 that came to me first, they must be my favorite. So here we go. Oh, by the way, these aren't in a particular order, but the number one moment that I say is actually my number one moment. Is from Girl Meets Bear. In this episode, everybody had some taco fever. People needed their tacos. It was like Taco Tuesday times like a bajillion. There was one moment where Cory and Maya just flailed on the couch because they were so upset about not getting tacos, and it was almost a moment where people broke character. You kind of see Ben starting to laugh and Rowan starting to laugh, which was just, I love those moments. It was just super silly and super funny. He had a taco sweater, which just topped it all off. Of course, is from Girl Meets Upstate, and it was just a throwback to the 90s feels for all you 90s babies. Cory and Sean did their famous handshake, and just everybody sang, the clouds parted. Thumbs up this video if you want me and Elise to try to recreate that handshake. We can never do it as iconically as they did, but we could try. Is from Girl Meets First Date. I quote this all the time, and it's not really a standout line. It was just kind of something random, but it stuck with me. So Lucas is trying to get into the classroom and Cory closes it and he's like, "Not today, Chachi!" That whole episode, the stuff between Cory and Lucas is so funny. I love it. Moment is from Girl Meets I Do, and it describes me and Elise. Like, when Elise gets married or when I get married, we're gonna be Cory and Sean. There was just a moment where Cory just let his jealous side out and he was like, "Well, sure, rub it in, why don't you?" I love Cory and Sean's relationship. Also from Girl Meets I Do, we have the pillow fight sequence with Cory's world map pajamas. Those were amazing. Cory Matthews, high fashion, they go hand in hand. This was just such a cute moment, such a cute best friend moment, and it was just so it was good. I could tell that Ryder and Ben Savage had a lot of fun filming it. Like, that just showed through, and it just made it such a great fun moment. Pluto, which is an episode that I feel like we overlook a lot. I'm of course talking about shovels. This scene was really good for Cory and Topanga. I think it was a great scene that showed just like their typical banter. And when Cory goes, "I think you know!" From Girl Meets Home for the Holidays, and that episode was just great overall. But one line that sticks out in particular is when Cory has Topanga and Sean on either side of him, and he's like, "Look, my favorite person in the world, and my wife." Next is another one from Girl Meets Bear, and it's when Josh comes home from college, and Josh has a laundry bag, and he's like, "My laundry," and then he passes it to Cory, and Cory's like, "His laundry," and he passes it to Panga, and she's like, I'm not doing his laundry, and Cory's like, "Ah, what was I thinking? I'll go to the creek and wash this myself." That line made my dad and Elise both laugh till they had tears. Just the way he delivers it is just so funny, and his physicality when he goes, "Ah!" or however he does it, I can't even replicate it. That is how on point it is. This next moment is from Girl Meets Demolition, which is actually one of my favorite episodes, surprisingly. I am talking about the Mr. Timberlake stuff. Every single moment of Cory as Mr. Timberlake. Like when he can't get the clothes off and he's like, "It's part of my body now." And when he sits down and he's like, of course, number 1 is the chicken. This is from Girl Meets Truth when Topanga makes chicken for Cory, though was it really chicken? It just wasn't good. It's a whole sort of B storyline about Cory and Topanga and the chicken and how she locks him out of the house and then he gets cold sketty, and it's just so funny. I've said this a million times, but the scene where Cory is like, oh look honey, it's Augie's Big Book of Dinosaurs and here on page 9 is your chicken. It's a pterodactyl. That is just my favorite scene ever. That wraps up my top 10 Cory Matthews moments from Girl Meets World. In the comments, tell me what your favorite Cory Matthews moment is. I'm sure I forgot a lot. There are so many. This could go on forever. And I'll be back next Friday with another character's top 10 moments. I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye! I feel like what makes Cory Matthews great is Ben Savage. I feel like Ben puts parts of himself into Cory, and his timing and the way he says things, like his diction and just like every little tiny quirk that Cory has is just so good. Oh wait, also in the comments, do you think that was chicken that Topanga cooked, and would you have eaten it? I'm a vegetarian, so of course I wouldn't have eaten it, but even if I wasn't a vegetarian, I would not have touched that thing. It would have eaten me alive from the inside. Gross.